Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new video, and if it's not welcome back, then please make sure to hit the subscribe button on this channel as it helps me out quite a lot, and also it allows you to keep updated on uploads. Also, make sure to hit the like button on this video as it helps out way more than you actually think. Like, trust me, all the support is always appreciated. But in today's video, let's have a little discussion type of thing about the state of Danganronpa. And I'm not talking about the community, but the series as a whole. I know a lot of people will get both mixed up, and it's true that a community impact can affect the series. I want to say that I'm not involving anything within the community, so that way no one can get confused and that I'm specifically talking about the games. While nothing major has happened, the reason the title is titled this way is because I want to have a discussion with people about what you think about Danganronpa and if you think the series is dying or is doomed. The reason I say this is because, well, I'll be presenting some stuff throughout the video to help with this discussion.
Oh, is this where you introduce me?
No, let's just... let me just carry on with the video, alright?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Anyways, if you want to be a part of the discussion, feel free to leave your opinion within the comments down below and let me know, do you think Danganronpa is slowly dying, or do you think the series is still good as it's always been? And tell me why. Either way, I would like to say that the reason I think Danganronpa is slowly bleeding in terms of viewership and audience attention is because nothing really too impactful or noticeable has happened for the series in quite a number of years. While that much is obvious to say as an answer, the reason I bring it up is really just because of Danganronpa S. Now, Danganronpa S is very mixed in terms of getting love and getting hate, and I would definitely argue that the game gets way more hate than it does love. And well, not only that, but the critics hated this game. While game critics can easily be wrong on some games, either way, it actually hurts the series quite a lot if a number of game critics actually put its reputation down. It's annoying to say that is true, but it's just unfortunately how it goes. While I haven't given Danganronpa S a review publicly, I did record some stuff a bit ago about my views on the game, but I never released it. So, you know, make the game easier, or like make the game not as repetitive, give me more rewards. Make it so I don't have to pay in order to get the actual last cards I need. And I did want to actually get like other cards. I mean, sorry, all the cards, but I'm pretty certain it's actually impossible. So, or like impossible without spending money unless you spend 800 hours in the game. And the cards don't really have that much of a fucking purpose because, again, it's only used for battle mode. If they had a purpose or if there was more use to them, I would 100% actually probably buy it. I get they were trying to build off on what they already had, but it's just the whole game to begin with was just a mini game, and they tried making a small mini game into a giant game, which I commend them for trying to make it to work, but it just doesn't, because this is definitely meant to be a small mini game instead of an actual goddamn game. And I basically said that Danganronpa S is only really good if you're a hardcore fan, or I mean, even then it's kind of lackluster. The amount of repetitive things that go on in this game is insane, and all of that on top of a gacha system, it's no shocker that people just didn't like this game. And it's really just not rewarding or fun, and I've heard many people say that the best way to actually enjoy this game is just to look up the scenes on YouTube. Not to mention that the game is really glitchy. I'm not sure why the game is so buggy or glitchy, but I actually recorded the amount of times the game crashed for me, and it was upwards to like 15 to 16 times. And this was after they actually patched the game to say that they fixed the glitches. And it just didn't. It didn't fix it at all. I don't know why the game's such a mess. That's adorable. Mew is fucking so cute, guys. I'm sorry. Oh my god, did the game crash? Oh my god, I think my game just crashed. The game just crashed. Are you fucking serious? I don't know. I mean, I understand that it's a spin-off game and it wasn't going to be very impactful from the start. It's the first Danganronpa game in over 4 years, and all it did was disappoint me and disappoint others with its glitches and repetitiveness and just not rewarding at all.
But on the contrary, the game introduced some neat stuff such as Jabberwock Island having a cute art direction, being able to see all your favorite characters interact with each other more, and had a lot of new sprites and artwork attached to the game itself. While it's confusing that the game is a Switch exclusive, I've heard many people say that they're really happy the game isn't too gameplay focused, as it helps many non-Switch users get to experience the game with its cutscenes, or even making Let's Plays of the game more popular within the community. The game also came with this amazing steel bookcase with beautiful art of Soichi, Nagito, and Kirigiri.
Okay, Either way, Danganronpa S isn't the only reason I think that helped Danganronpa bleed out slowly. You can see that Danganronpa as a whole has just been slowly going down and down as time goes on. The reason, you ask? Well, honestly, it has to do with no games or impactful news that comes out for the series. I'm not saying the devs have to keep working or keep going. Russian developers or constantly asking for stuff is not how it should go at all. And while I would love a Danganronpa 4, I'm not going to keep asking for it or harass anyone over it. I'll be ready for whenever Spike Chunsoft gets around to it. But it's just the fact that Danganronpa is slowly descending as it made people drop the series. While I don't want to compare this series to Genshin, I've seen many people who were Danganronpa fans jump to the Genshin series, and you know why? Because that game has consistent updates and it brings out a lot more interest than Danganronpa does. And when we live in a world where many people constantly jump from one topic to another, it's very easy to see why Genshin will still never stop being popular, and it's because it keeps updating. I'm not saying Danganronpa has to do this, they are completely different genres, completely different series, but it's just the fact that consistently updated games gather way more attention or have a way more dedicated fan base. And again, it's kind of why I said I don't want to compare them, because it is a little weird to compare, Genshin and Danganronpa, but I'm just doing it just because of how many people I've seen jump from Danganronpa to Genshin, it's insane. And, for that reason alone, it's why many Dangan fans have actually left the Danganronpa series, and it's kind of why it's slowing down, or dying out slowly in my opinion, but yeah. But here's the question, right? Would a Danganronpa 4 fix this issue? Maybe, who knows? I mean, I don't really want to say that it will, and I don't want to say that it won't, but I mean, you look at the chart, you should be seeing a chart on the screen right now, and you can see that there's a little spike as to when Danganronpa S was first announced, and it didn't really go up at all during the release of the game itself. Comparing the two instances, it's a bit weird how the game just didn't go up at all during its release, but yeah. It's very confusing how interest over time works, but there you have it. Either way, it's interesting to see the stats and see what people think of the series as a whole in terms of popularity. I doubt Danganronpa will completely die out, it will always have its fans, even if it's way smaller now. I'm sure over time we will see more announcements or anything more impactful for the series, and I can't wait to see when that happens.
How about a Danganronpa game spin-off where you play bingo?
Spike Chunsoft, please get on that.